What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft? Just goof around with friends. Often I'm just like talking to people in the call and just like, building a little thing or walking around, you know, doing busy work. I just like goofing off in it. It's fun. What are your plans for Sword and Shield? I actually made a vlog on this recently. I'm gonna stream it like crazy from the day that it comes out. Just for a bunch of days, have fun with it. I'm gonna do a casual playthrough of it on stream. Gonna be playing it with other YouTubers and other streamers and just friends of mine. For any of you who are wrestling fans, you know Dio Madden, one of the commentators from Monday Night Raw. He's the one who just got F5'd through a table by Brock Lesnar. Turns out he's actually a fan of the Pokemon challenges, and so we talked a little bit, and we're gonna trade some Pokemon on stream. That'll be fun, or presumably on stream, because he also streams on Twitch. His Twitch channel is Great Black Otaku. I believe that's the Twitch handle. I know that's his Twitter handle. I think that's his Twitch handle. But we'll be doing some trades, and that'll be a lot of fun. Oh right, I don't have strength on anyone on the team, do I? Did I remember to pick up strength from the Sailor and Olivine? So for anyone who knows him, really cool guy. I talked to him just a tiny bit in Twitter DMs, and he seems really nice. And that's cool, because I was a fan of his, and it turns out he's a fan of mine, so, small world. Saw the sneaky wrestling nod in the Abra video. I put sneaky wrestling nods in every video. Every single Pokemon video. You don't have a Switch, and you want to play Sword and Shield, but you won't be watching those streams. That's fine. Minimize the spoilers? Yeah, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. No one has to watch my terrible YouTube show. I'm not offended when someone doesn't want to watch for any reason. Girafarig can learn strength. Johnstone the Slowpoke can learn strength. I can teach some weird things strength. Okay. I don't know why those two can, but Growlithe can't? I kind of would have thought Growlithe could. Get rid of Growl, I'm never going to use that. It's almost like you really like wrestling. It's my favorite form of art. I like it even more than I like video games. Alright, I'll just fight this one last trainer up here. Wonder if anyone in the history of ever has messed up that puzzle. Thumbnail for this stream was Girafarig in battle. And that in the back sprite. Jesus, that's great. That's a good thumbnail for the stream. What's my opinion on Soul Silver? Those are really cool games. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are very cool. As for if I prefer them to the originals, I don't know. Gameplay-wise, I think that Soul Silver and Heart Gold are better. But then there's a little bit of that nostalgia factor, you know? I like the original versions of the music more than I like the remix versions of the music. But late in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you do unlock an item that allows you to play the original music, so you can pick whatever one you prefer, which is very cool. Is it okay if Bulbasaur is more blue and not a greenish color? I do not know what you're referencing, sorry. What do you think of WWE versus AEW War? It's pretty fascinating to watch. I think they're both doing a great job. Getting Sword because you're edgy? I'm getting Shield because my friend AJ of Fanatics4 on YouTube, he's getting Sword, and I was just gonna get whatever one he doesn't get. Alright, let's go heal up again. God, this gym music is fantastic. Any plans to challenge a race against John? Not currently, no. We don't have any plans to do anything, like, in particular together. We haven't talked about that. I could totally see us doing something together at some point. We are friends, we've talked, we've had a lot of fun hanging out in a call before. And we're both fans of each other's work, so, yeah, we could probably do something together sometime. He's just a little hard to get in touch with right now because, he's trying to stay spoiler-free on Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff, and I don't blame him at all. He's going on a little bit of a social media hiatus, which makes him hard to get in touch with. Speaking of, I see I'm getting a message. Oh, hey, I'm getting a message from Johnstone right now. I just said to him, actually, I'm on stream right now, and we just happened to be talking about you. Congrats on learning strength. You're our HM Pokemon. I was literally just saying. Actually, let me type that to him, too. I just said to him, I was literally just saying you're hard to get in touch with since you're avoiding leaks. This timing is weird as hell. I hadn't heard from him in like 2 weeks, and then just randomly, boom, he messages me. That's funny. You know what? I don't think I stand a chance against this gym leader battle yet. You're so fast? At what? Well, let's fight a few trainers in the water here. 120 words per minute? Oh, I don't know what my words per minute is. I haven't done one of those tests since, like, high school. Mushroom. Typing? Oh, yeah, well, so I have cerebral palsy. And, part of my cerebral palsy is, I, for whatever reason, have a very, very hard time, writing with, like, you know, pen and paper kind of thing. I guess you'd say printing. It's illegible. It's borderline illegible. My hand hurts, it feels uncomfortable. I can't get the letters to come out right. Just for whatever reason, it doesn't happen. And so ever since grade 1, I was taught how to type on a keyboard, which, considering I grew up in a very small town, that was kind of a rare skill where I lived. So yeah, I just learned, I learned how to type very quickly from a young age as a result, because I basically had to. You're up to Byron in the Abra video because John Stone's Oak Challenge was so long. We were actually just talking to John Stone like 3 minutes ago on stream. I wasn't showing his messages, obviously. I don't want to go showing it. I'm not gonna go leaking a dude's DMs, but you know. Do a words per minute test at some point?
I lose 10 rings every time I'm hit. Gotta make sure that I don't run out of rings.
I love that voice clip. That stupid Shadow the Hedgehog voice clip. Thank you, Snowfo, for the $10. Love your 7 days to die. Oh, we're recording more of that right after the stream. Pokemon and Crusader Kings videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Is the typing something you practice? No. I mean, I practiced it when I was like 6. I haven't practiced typing since I was 8 at oldest. I basically haven't practiced typing in like almost 20 years. It's just I type all the time. So, you know. Didn't call up my sub? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Chris the Brave, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Enjoy your stupid emotes of my dumb face. Alright, I think we can just bring Hall to the front of the party for this. By the way, in Gen 2, if your experience share guy's in the front of the party just for whatever reason, take the experience share off them, because it will give him the experience in 2 increments, and just, it'll slow down the game a little. What kind of keyboard do you prefer? I'm actually really happy with the one I have right now. It's a Corsair, and it's a very common one, but I don't actually remember the model number. It might be in the description of the stream, but I haven't updated my gear in the description in a little while, so, you know, a decent amount of that stuff is out of date, so I don't know if the keyboard's up to date in there. If it says it's a Corsair one, it's probably up to date, because I don't think my old one was a Corsair one. I did a Let's Play of Shadow the Hedgehog. It was 2 episodes long because the game is so short. It was really funny. Talking about the Bulbasaur figure I'm making, because it's your favorite start. Oh yeah, make it whatever color you want. It's gonna be cool no matter what. Ooh, hard to find no experience hacks? You can make one, I think. I think that might be an option within the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, which if you just Google Universal Pokemon Randomizer download, you'll find the page for it. It's just like a little program some fans made. Really easy to use, actually. I think it might have a no experience option in there, but I would need to double check. I haven't gone through every last option. I pretty much just use it to replace the starter so I can do Pokemon runs, you know? That way I can do the entire run with one Pokemon to make it extra hard. Runs would be too easy if, like, I need to do it with an Electabuzz, but you can't get an Electabuzz until, like, 6 badges in or something. You only play Pokemon in Randomizer since you found it? You love it? I'm happy you found your thing. How you want to see win... Oh, you probably mean who. Who do you want to see win in Survivor Series Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? I mean, NXT would be cool as hell. SmackDown would also be cool just because Raw won the last 2 years in a row. The only side that I really wouldn't want to see win is Raw, just because they win almost every year. I was told I was the HM slave. Yep, hey John. We were literally just talking about you, and I was... And, cause you were on the HM list or you were on the party list, cause you were that slowpoke we caught, like, a couple months ago. And, I don't remember, I think it was I was bringing up how someone on the stream, some random person just said, like, hey, I love you and John Stone's videos, but, I wish I could tell him. I'm guessing I was referencing how you said that, you know, you're trying to stay spoiler-free. Which, by the way, we're not talking... Don't worry, we're not talking about leaks here. I don't even know the leaks. We were just... Oh, hey! I never see this dude. I think that's a rare spawn here. You know, I don't think I've ever used this guy, and I always thought he looked cool as hell. Let's catch him. Right. So the person was just saying, like, I wish I could tell John, and I said, you know, messaged her during the premiere, and I said, I'll tell him for you. And so I let him know. Or I let you know, because you're in the chat right now. And seem to make them really happy. So that's cool. Yeah, it's just some random person in the premiere saying that she loves your channel. Anyway, yeah, so we were just talking in the chat just now during the stream about how you're really hard to get in touch with right now since you're trying to stay spoiler-free, so you're kind of quiet on social media and everything. And right when I said that, I was like, oh, hold on, I have a Discord message. I check and it was you. So yeah, that was a weird coincidence. Does this guy have a low catch rate? I actually don't know. I probably haven't tried to catch one of these since I was a kid. Let's hit him again. Alright, its health is real low now. Do we have anyone who can cause sleep, actually? I don't think we do. No, I don't think we do. Well, let's hope for the best. We can buy Ultra Balls on the island, can't we? What's that place's name called? Cyanwood? Cyanwood? Cyanwood, right? Oh, come on. Does Bulbasaur have a tail? I think it has a little tail, but now that you say it, I'm actually second-guessing myself. You might need to Bulbapedia that one. Man, you kidding me? I'm gonna run out of Great Balls on this. That's a shame. Can anyone go on Bulbapedia? Is, Mantine, I think it's how it's pronounced. Is this any good? Only a few more days so I can talk to people. Yeah. I haven't gotten to watch your video yet today. I retweeted it, but I've only gotten to watch like 5 minutes before I had to get ready for my premiere. But I'm gonna be watching that probably tonight when I'm doing some late night 7 Days to Die editing. John, you probably know because you probably have an encyclopedic knowledge of what Pokemon are and are not good at this point. Mantine, any good? Do you know off the top of your head? I'm trying to train up a Giraffe rig right now just to kind of plow my way through Chuck. Because I don't want to resort to using a flying type with it as well, just because I have this flying type built up just kind of for, like, getting my way between routes, mostly. I don't want to actually use him on a gym. We ran out of Pokeballs. I gotta go get more. It's Skarmory, but with special. Like, its stats are very similar to Skarmory? That's strange. Wow, that's a lot of special defense. Kind of, okay, the special attack's not awful. It's okay, but you're better off with something like Tentacruel. I am a big Tentacruel guy. Partly because I love me some poison types. Partly because jellyfish are fly as hell. And partly... Oh, John, I don't know if you saw if you saw any of the response to my video. Probably not, because you're on the media blackout. We found out why the thunder waves are missing. It wasn't a glitch. It seems to be an intentional... Okay, well, I guess it could possibly be a glitch. But we theorize it's intentional. So, a few people figured out why, and it was they were watching speedrunners, and speedrunners had figured it out. And I can't believe I have never noticed this sooner. Because this must have been happening forever. This must happen on every cartridge. Thunderwave has 100 accuracy, right? But when AI opponents in Gen 1 and 2 specifically are using status affliction moves, they have a built-in 25% chance to miss, presumably for balance reasons. But I guess we don't know that for sure. I don't think Game Freak has ever said why they did that. But according to the code of the game, according to speedrunners at least, there's a built-in 25% miss chance on top of whatever the accuracy already is. So it was still unlikely that Thunderwave missed me 3 times in a row. That is still pretty unlikely. But then again, in a challenge I was doing yesterday morning, I missed Poison Sting 11 times in a row on a Geodude. So I think that's rare, right? That's gotta be rare. I thought it was 50, I'm probably wrong. I heard 25, but I'm not the guy who went into the code, so I could be wrong on that, but there's some kind of built-in miss mechanic on that. And that is why, apparently, this, again, is the hearsay from what I've heard, this is apparently also a thing of certain, how do I word? Certain status affliction moves will either say does not affect, or will sometimes separately say miss. Does not affect is that 25% random chance. Miss is the accuracy chance. So if a Thunder Wave does not work, it will always say does not affect because it has 100 accuracy. That's, again, my rudimentary understanding from the secondhand knowledge of people telling me what speedrunners said. But, you know, there's also 1 in 256. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen 3 times in a row.